Nung maliit pa ako, pinakauna kong magic book, ito. Nakuha ko sa loob ng Reader's Digest book ng lola ko.
The first time I saw magic was when my brother showed me a simple coin magic trick.
The move that I was so obsessed with was the move that allowed me to control a card wherever I wanted to be.
I started doing magic since, if I am not mistaken, since 2003.
Since mga 1994.
2003?
It all starts with curiosity or encounter that gets you feeling this sense of passion to direct your focus on the art of magic.
Basta, paulit-ulit lang ako, nagmamagic lang ako sa sarili ko, sa harap ng salamin. Minsan nga, natutuwa ako dahil nauuto ko sarili ko.
Seeing other people enjoying what I do and looking at them while they're embracing that one short moment of being in a state of wonder is just really rewarding.
Let's get one thing straight. We're not here to fool people with what we do. It's the spectator's experience we're focusing on, not our own satisfaction.
We represent a group of individuals who use this art to entertain.
And then it got to a point where I wanted to do more, but the local accessibility to effects and instructionals was not really in good shape. So we had to rely on our friends who come home overseas to bring us the materials that we need, or we can order actually online, but we still have to pay really expensive shipping fees.
But we were persistent to do new things, so we had to invent effects and methods independently.
Soon enough, I met these guys who share the same passion. Nagtulungan kami, nag-shape kami ng sarili naming image, yung craft namin sa magic. Pinakita namin sa Davaoenyo yung bagong form ng, or another form of entertainment, close-up magic.
The feeling of, having a family of magicians behind you, it really went strong for a while. But, like any other growing person, we had to choose eventually the careers that we have to go with in our lives.
But hindi lahat sa amin nagkaroon ng career sa magic scene.
Honestly, it was difficult. It was difficult to accept that, a more promising career is found somewhere else outside the art of magic.
I am currently happily assisting my family's farm operation.
A restaurateur.
A contractor. But the passion never really died eh. I focus on building my career, pero hinahatak talaga ako ng magic eh. Kaya laging may coins ako sa bulsa ko, kinukuha ko, nagmamagic-magic ako. Nakakamiss talaga mag-perform eh.
Even if we switch focus for a while, it really never felt like magic left us. The passion is still there. It always was.
And now we're here, 2018, after, an 8-year or so hiatus. We finally got back together and decided to perform again.
Coming back to the magic scene after how many years of playing low is just mind-blowing. Sometimes I imagine what it could have been like kung may ganitong access na kami sa magic nung nagsisimula pa lang kami noon. It could have been different.
A lot has changed through the years, but not much has changed in the cycle of magic.
There will always be newcomers to the art with the same burning passion that we felt for magic when we were in their shoes, with better access to new effects and new moves. But it shouldn't be forgotten that there is always room for effects that come from amazing creators generations down that served as pillars for what the art of magic is now known for today. The tendency of older magicians is to be intimidated and force themselves to catch up. But the real challenge for us older magicians is not to show them who's boss, but to be humble enough in guiding them to the path of being the world's greatest.